The combination of following your plan and executing it just the way you back tested and forward tested and practiced a whole bunch, and the overnight trade while you just set an SL and TP and you wake up to profit, that is the best feeling I've had in a long time. And it's happened 2 weeks and 2 Fridays back to back. It was 2 Thursday trades, so last week and this week, both Thursday trades, Thursday night trades, and I wake up and it's a full TP hit, man. This is life. This is peak. That is what I want, and it's so good. Anyways, in this video, I'll be walking you through, the Funding Pips dashboard, the personal journal that I use to journal my trades, and of course the technical analysis using TradingView. I'll be showing you the charts. I'll be showing you what went through my mind exactly. And yeah, with that being said, I'll catch you in the next part. Right, so this is my Funny Pips dashboard. You can see I'm back from a huge losing streak. We're back up into profit again. And yeah, this is my calendar. You can see all the things as I'm scrolling through, right? So this is the trade that I want to talk about, the EURAUD sell trade that I took, and you can see the time that I've executed, 10:45 in the night, right? And yeah, profit is a 1:3R. We've basically gained a 3R plus. So anyways, I'll walk you down to the journals and we can see exactly what I'm talking about. So 19th March trade, Thursday, it's a EURAUD trade. You can see now that's 2 EURAUD trades back to back. You can see my entry, SL, my TP, all the stuff. And what was the session rate? So it was after London close, and it was a New York PM session trade, right? And you can see I've used the time frame I've used. And let's go through exactly what went through my mind. So this was the trade I've been waiting for an entire week. I waited for this trade an entire week, and you can see that I even spoke about it on the previous trade. That is yesterday's video. I'll tag it up right here. And price gave me a choke during the New York session, and I set a limit entry on a 50% fair value gap entry and set SL above the swing. And when I looked at the trade before sleeping, I set cost to cost SL. Just as I was about to hit the bed, I set cost to cost SL. But I didn't move my TP or anything. I just slept to wake up to a huge profit. Today I'll take it a little chill, followed the plan properly, and no regrets on this trade at all. What a beautiful sight this is. That's peace right there, man. Anyways, let's walk you down through the trade. So we have EURAUD. There is EURAUD right here. So we have EURAUD. Let's go into the 1 hours. All right, so you can see on the 1 hour we have a huge swing down, right? So let's actually go into the 4 hours because that is what my analysis was based on, right? So you can see on the 4 hours we have a huge sell-off. So this is one swing, and that is why I have drawn the Fibonacci for this swing. You can follow this Fibonacci down this line, right? And now Fibonacci says anything above equilibrium, price has to come back up before going back down, correct? So now we have 2 points of interest, right, about this equilibrium. Now we go on to the 1 hour, which is the more important bit. So the first point of interest rests right here, right, this order block, and the second point of interest is a very small order block right here. That's why I have taken it including the fair value gap. All right, so we have 2 plans. So that is basically 2 opportunities or 2 trade ideas. Like, let's just say if this gets violated and this gets respected, then I would be entering the trade from this region, correct? So that was the plan. Now with the 1 hour, I was so confident with this trade, so I just got down into the 5 minutes, just waiting for a 5-minute change of character, and then entered on the Fibonacci retracement. That's all, brother. Entered on the retracement, and that is all this trade was. You can see that on the 5 minutes, this was the last swing that made this high, right? So breaking this would give me the change of character. That is what I got. Now I drew a Fibonacci. You can see I've drawn a Fibonacci right here. But you can see this is just 1 wick right here. So I kind of took this as a sign of inducement. So somewhere that price wants to come, sweep that area, and then give me the trade, right? So that's exactly what happened. You can see the huge fair value gap right here. So I've taken the 50% of the fair value gap, meaning price has to sweep this inducement type area, put the SL right above the swing, and gone for an easy 1:3 trade, and perfectly executed. Since it was a night trade, there's not much news, right? So all this happened during your New York session. All this happened during your New York session, but the trade was executed right after. Sorry, all this happened during London close, New York open, meaning the overlap session where London and New York has been overlapped. And this is basically purely a New York trade, right? So now this London closed right here. This has given me the chain character, and I waited. I set a limit order, and you can see prices right here. It's pretty much it, man. It's a pretty easy trade. Simply I've easily explained it, and it was an overnight trade. It's so nice to like trade overnight rather than like those intraday stuff, because sometimes you kind of FOMO into the trades, or sometimes you revenge trade, sometimes you overtrade, which I have drastically cut down on. So I'm working on myself pretty hard, and this week has been pretty hard because I've got only 3 entries, and it's kind of hard to not take entries, but it's so much more easier when my mind is so clear and I know what I'm looking for. That is something that I'm working on myself, staying consistent with the sleeping time, staying consistent with the food, staying consistent with the resistance training, staying consistent with keeping myself active mentally and physically. Really helps a lot. You guys should try that too. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's the secret sauce. Hopefully I'll be up with the same energy coming on to the weekend and tomorrow's video. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one, buddies.